Welcome to the Nonno Giorgio and Rory Cooking Italian for Weight Loss channel. Today we're doing tuna steaks with a Mediterranean tapenade. This mouth-watering tuna steak au poivre with Mediterranean tapenade is fantastic. These steaks came from Aldi's. They're frozen. They come in individual packages. I defrosted them and washed them, put them on the counter to dry. Next, we put them in a glass dish with soy sauce, ground a lot of pepper au poivre. You can do these either tuna au poivre, tuna with Mediterranean tapenade, or both together like we're going to do today. Hi, welcome back to the Nonno Giorgio and Rory Cooking Italian for Weight Loss channel. Today we're going to do a real fun recipe that everybody loves, and that's tuna steaks. Even if you're not a fish person, I've known people who would never eat fish, but they eat tuna steaks because it looks like meat, and you know, it's the closest thing to a beef steak you're going to get. We're going to do it with Mediterranean tapenade. We'll explain that in just a second. And au poivre, which is a French term for with pepper. We're going to do both. But this recipe you can do plain, you can do with pepper only, you can do with tapenade only, or you can do both, like we're going to do tapenade and pepper. We're also going to do some asparagus for a little side on the dish. The tapenade we're going to make first. So the first thing we have is wonderful green Spanish olives. They had pits in them. So you just take a knife and run it down the pit and it comes right off. And Kalamata black olives. The next thing we're going to do is scallions. If you don't have scallions, you can use green onions. If you don't have those, you could really use regular onions, but I wouldn't recommend it because sometimes they're a little too strong. Now we took cherry tomatoes and cut them in 3, and we're using that for the tomatoes. You could use a medium-sized tomato and chop it. Then we chopped a bunch of garlic because this is Nonno Giorgio and Rory, and you know we like our garlic. And finally, some capers. Now, the amounts don't really matter. We've got some in the instructions in the recipe below. But if you like a lot of garlic, you put a lot of garlic in. If you like olives, you put a lot in. If you don't like olives, either put just a little, or you can leave them out, but then it's not really a tapenade. So now we're going to take EVOO, and we're just going to put some, to make this a tapenade, a little bit of salt, you don't need a lot, and pepper, of course.
The olives have salt, you know, especially the green ones, they're salty. So they add that flavor, that's why you don't need a whole lot of salt. And you've got so many other flavors, the garlic, you know, the onion.
And just look at the color there. Isn't that beautiful? Now, we're going to cook our steaks, as we said, down on the barbecue. And we're going to bring them up, and we're going to put some tapenade on each one. We'll plate them, put a little tapenade on them. That makes it Mediterranean. And we'll put some asparagus out. And we'll be down at the barbecue and show you that. Then we'll be back to taste. But it's always good to taste your tapenade. I think that's wonderful.
It's already delicious.
You can do this on any fish. It's wonderful. And you're going to see that we marinate our fish in soy sauce. I found if your fish has any fishiness, it takes it away. Don't put salt, because soy sauce is very salty. And then I put, some black pepper. You'll see that we're putting a lot of pepper because it's au poivre. Au poivre is French for pepper. With our tuna Mediterranean tapenade today, we're having asparagus. So we're going to show you a neat little trick. If you hold the asparagus up near the top and the bottom and just bend, it'll break where the tender spot is. And you can do this fairly quickly. And I'm putting the harder part of the stems in this little bowl. And there you have it. We have a pile of asparagus. We're just going to do these in a little salted water. They get greener from the salt. And we'll put a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper on them. And we'll serve them up with the tuna steaks. Okay, let's go down to the barbecue.
Hi, we're down by the grills, and our marvelous chef Giorgio, Nonno Giorgio, is getting ready to cook these wonderful tuna steaks. And we got thunder and lightning, and we have yard people working, so it's gonna look like a normal day. Here he is.
So we've got these 3 tuna steaks. We're going to put them on a hot grill. And we're going to let them cook for 4 minutes or so. And then we're going to flip them, let them cook for another 4 minutes or so. And we'll take them out, take them upstairs, put the tapenade on them. Okay, we're going to flip these steaks. And you can see they're beautifully grill marked. And we'll do another 3 or 4 minutes on the other side. Depends on how you like them done. We like them medium to medium rare. If you like them well done, which I don't recommend because it gets tougher, they're really juicy and nice when they're either medium up to rare. And in a few minutes, we'll take them off.
Yeah, I don't like very rare anything. When I ate meat, I didn't like it rare, and now I don't like the tuna steaks real rare, but they're good if they're just kind of brown on the outsides and pink on the inside. So that's what we're shooting for, right, Chef?
Yep. And one thing you got to remember is when you take them off, they continue to cook because the juices are hot. So they'll cook a little more than, like if you took a knife on the grill and look, they may look really rare, but then in a minute or two, they'll be medium. Okay, so we've got a plate, some tin foil to keep the fish warm, and we're going to take them off. They look good. Okay, now we're going to go up and put the tapenade on. Okay, look at these wonderful tuna steaks. They are so good. To tell you a funny story, went to a restaurant and one of the specials of the night was tuna steak medallions, and they came out stacked. And when I looked at it, I said to the waitress, I ordered the tuna steak, this is filet mignon. And she goes, no sir, these are the tuna steaks. And it was the best tuna steak I had ever had. All right, we have 3 steaks. I'm going to take the 2 larger ones and plate them. The 3rd one we're going to cut up. If you want to make homemade tuna fish, it's fantastic for that. You can cut it in strips and put it on a salad. And I'm going to plate a couple of these beautiful asparagus.
You notice that they're bright green still because they didn't get overcooked. So they kept their color and all their vitamins and their flavor.
And then we're going to take that wonderful tapenade and put it on top of the fish. Now, you see, we have a lot of tapenade left. And don't throw it away. Tapenade is fantastic. You can put it on eggs. You can put it on crusty bread, like a bruschetta. It goes on almost anything. you'll use it. Okay, let's taste this. We're all plated. We're going to taste the tuna and the tapenade. So we'll take a little piece.
Oh my goodness, look at the inside. So it's just a little pink and the outsides are brown. So it's perfect for me anyway.
The tapenade just adds such a wonderful flavor to the tuna, and the au poivre, when you eat it, you don't say, oh my God, there's so much pepper. It's not. It's just flavorful. Well, we wish you great recipes. If you like what you see here, like below, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified when new recipes come out.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Saluti. Ciao.
Ciao and arrivederci.
Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye. We hope you have enjoyed our channel. If you have, please hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it so you get notified of new videos when they come out.